Our last video, we started talking about love and money. What's love got to do with it? The relationship between love and money, and I gave some general money principles. In this video, I'm going to be giving you many more principles to add to the ones you already had in my previous videos. And the whole idea of this is just to help you have a general perspective about love and money and how to deal with money in your relationship, that money does not become the Lord in your marriage, that love and God still remains the topmost priority when you learn how to deal with money. And this is important because money is something that sometimes you don't know how you're going to act until you actually maybe have enough of it, and you might never even think that money will be a problem until it is. So it's important that you have these principles in mind, establish them in your marriage if you're already married, or if you're single, know them already, start to practice them in your own life, let it already become your reality. And then when you get married, you discuss with your partner, and then you guys continue to uphold that in your home. Very important. And you should stay tuned to listen to this. My name is Oluwatosin Sanusi, and you're welcome to the Grace Generation Ministry. On this channel, we talk about love, marriage, relationship, how to do marriage God's way. That's our major assignment, to help you to see, to understand, to know, to see practical ways, practical principles, directions on how to do marriage God's way. And that's the whole purpose of this channel. So see, like us, just holding your hand, shining light on how to help you do marriage God's way. You're welcome once again, and we're going to go right into the video. So the very first thing that I want you to understand when you're thinking of general money principles is that you need to have family budget. So in the previous video, I talked about how money should not be a god. Money is a resource. Money is a tool in your hands. It shouldn't become a god. It shouldn't become something that lords over you, that it becomes the only thing that you guys are chasing, and then when you now have the money, you don't know how to behave, or when you don't have money, you don't know how to behave as well. So seeing it as a tool for the betterment of your life, and also for the advancement of the gospel, to also help people, to also make your dreams come true, to pursue your dreams, to pursue your heart's desires, right? It shouldn't just be something that um determines how your mood is, or how your life is going to go. So it's important that you have budgets, because you need to plan properly. The resources that are available to you, you need to allocate them wisely. So what are we using this money for? How are we going to be what money goes to rent, what amount goes to rent rather, what amount goes to feeding, what amount goes to giving, what amount goes to vacations, what amount goes to gifts, what amount goes to a family project that we're trying to do, what amount goes to investment. You need to break down all of these things based on you and your partner's monthly income or weekly earnings. You need to break it down. It's very important because everybody knows what there's nobody's confused. Everybody knows how much. Okay, my what is coming to our family, what is coming to us as a family in a month is, say for example, £3,000. And okay, you know that rent, £1,000 goes to rent. All other billings are light, water, every of those things. Let's say £500 goes to that, and then you feeding, £200 goes to feeding, car insurance, finance. You break everything down, so everybody knows when there's the amount that is left, the amount we're saving, the amount for miscellaneous, the amount for transportation. It. There's nobody that is confused about what's going on in the house. So nobody's asking for money where there's no money. Do you understand what I mean? Your partner cannot come and meet you to cough up a certain amount of money when there's clearly your budget set in front of you. You planned it together, you know how much you're expecting as a family, you know how much you have in savings. So they're not coming to meet you to say, oh, give me this certain amount. Where do they expect you to find the money? Right? So it's important that this is clear. You set it together, not one person doing the budget and just presenting it. No, you sit together. This is what we have as a family. This and this is for rent. This and this is for this and this for that. I tell you what, it's going to help your marriage. There's not going to be misunderstanding about money because you know what it is that you have as a family. You know what it is that you have earned as a family. Now you might have other sources, and I mean, this is not to say that you cannot do resources that you're limited by your budget, but then you know that you are trusting God for that amount of money. Or if you have a project, you're trusting God for the amount you need for that project. You're taking it from your savings or something like that. But it's not like one partner is expecting the other person to cough out a certain amount of money when they know clearly that they do not have that money, because you can see what we both earn and we have created a budget based on that. So it's going to help you transparency in your marriage, and nobody is just confused. Everybody knows what it is we have and the means that are available to us. These are the resources available to us, and we are living within it, right? So it's very, very important. And secondly, it's important that you treat your earnings as belonging to both of you. So his money is our money and my money is our money. It's not his money is our money and my money is my money. No, his money is our money, my money is our money. So you're bringing together what you earn, and then there's unity in that aspect. I understand that not everybody accepts this. I understand that based on how some people grew up, this is not something that works for them or something like that. You don't have to put your money together necessarily, but knowing that what we earn, this is what I earn, this is what you earn. It's our money, we're planning it together. It's not saying, oh, this is out of the books. No, even if you want to invest, even if you both have your personal investments and your investments as a family, you should still sit to talk about it. So I earn so amount and you earn so amount. I want to take out 20% to invest personally, and I believe that you should do the same for for the money coming from your side as well. Right, you're sitting to talk about it. Okay, I'm taking 50% out of my what I earn to sort this and this. You're taking 50% to sort this and this. We are saving as a family together 20% of our income, 20% of our income. We're going to keep 10% of my income for miscellaneous. You can keep 10%. You understand what I mean? You're sitting to talk about it. You're not just saying, oh, my money is off limit. um my money is off limit is what I make. I worked for it. I worked hard for it. It's off limit. Yeah, what you earn is what we spend as a family. No, what both of you earn together is for the family. You're bringing it together to the table. You're bringing your 100% to the table. Who's bringing it 100%? You're bringing your 100%. You're putting it together, and then you are now creating a plan and a budget out of what both of you have put on the table. Excuse me, the 200% that you both have put on the table. It's very important because this is something that we don't talk about a lot. A lot of people's responses, a lot of people's, responses to this putting money together sometimes is just a defense mechanism to a trauma that they have, a financial trauma that they have experienced or they have seen or they have heard about. Some people have just heard some people's story and they're like, hey, no, I'm going to be putting a certain amount of my money to put away for my husband, as if you're expecting some sort of outbreak in the future so that you can now have that money to fall back on. And this is me not saying you should not have your source of income. Please have a source of income. It's important. What are you doing? Have a source of income, no matter how little it is, and have the dream of expanding it. But don't be saving money away from your partner, like you are expecting them to hurt you, to abandon you, to divorce you, so that you can then have a certain amount to fall back on. No, don't don't put money away as a response to a traumatic experience. If you have a traumatic experience you need to deal with, it's important that you deal with it. God wants us to have unity in all areas, in marriage, in all areas, not just in your body, not just in transparency, not just in ministry, not just in your vision, not just in your purpose, also in your money. And that involves being 100% transparent. in being truthful about what you earn and planning together as a family. So his money is our money, my money is our money. Now, however we want to put it, some couples decide to have a joint account, some do not, but they are 100% accountable to each other on what it is that is in the account, and they both plan it together to say, this is how we're going to be using this month, this is our budget as a family, this is our plan as a family, right? Nobody is in the dark. The third thing is that it's important that you get help from financial experts. If there are any areas in managing your finance that you feel like you both need to get knowledge, then get it. There are lots of resources like this, but in terms of regarding finance on YouTube. So go on YouTube, watch, learn financial literacy, enroll in courses if you need to. There are online courses, there are physical master classes that could just be one full day. If you both need it, attend it, because it's very, very important that you learn how to manage your finance as a family. So get knowledge, learn about investments, um learn about budgeting. Some people, you'd be surprised, find it difficult to put those things together. Learn about all of these things. Learn about savings. Learn about, oh, you want to buy your home together. Okay, how can you go about that? How much do you need to put together? What are some of the financial things, literacy things that you need to know? It's important that you get knowledge and you get wise counsel as regards your finances, not just as regards your emotions and all of that. Get wise counsel as regards your finances as well. Especially maybe if you guys even run a business together and all of those things. It's very important. And then the fourth thing is, don't be a financial abuser in your marriage, and don't allow yourself to be financially abused. Um it's important that you watch out for these things. If you start to see signs of financial abuse in your marriage, then you need to speak to somebody. It's not just physical abuse, and that's why they say any type of abuse, get help. Get help. Speak up. Financial abuse is also a big deal that we do not talk about as much. So if you start to see signs of financial abuse in your marriage, please speak to somebody. Speak out. Get help. It is equally as important as emotional abuse, verbal abuse, or physical abuse. So speak up, speak out, speak to somebody and get help. Get help, right? Get help. And also, don't be a financial abuser. In my next video, I'm going to talk about signs of financial abuse that you need to watch out for. So when you see it, you can spot it and you can know, this is financial abuse. Sometimes there's a disguise. It makes it look like they are trying to help you, to save you from yourself, but in essence, they're just enslaving you, right? So you need to watch out for these things, and you need to watch out for my next video. And lastly, you need to forget all that you think that you might already know. I mean, it might be useful, but just have an open mind to unlearning a lot of things, to relearning new old things, and to learning new things, right? So unlearning the things that are no longer relevant, or things that do not hold water right now, and relearning the things that are true, are good, are helpful in terms of your finances, and also learning new things that has to do with your finances. It's very important to keep an open mind as regards your finances in your marriage. You and your partner are coming from two different backgrounds, so it's important that you keep open mind too, so that you both can now build new rules, new spending habits, new giving habits, new family financial habits that your children will then grow. So make those plans knowing that you want to raise awesome children that are also awesome in terms of their finances and all of that. So it's important that you do this. So I hope that this video has helped you. I hope that you've learned something new. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. I'd love to hear back from you. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.